Hello students, welcome back to English grammar class. Today is the first lecture of English grammar and I am Miss Khushbu Manglani. I will be teaching you English grammar and social as well as GK. Okay, so first today we are going to take English grammar. In English grammar we are going to study chapter 1. Today we will study chapter 1, the sentence. Okay, what is sentence? Yes, you have studied till now. Sentence means group of words that make complete sense. तो सेंटेंस का मतलब है कि ऐसे कुछ शब्द जिससे हमें कुछ पता चलता हो, ओके, विच आर मीनिंगफुल, जिससे हमें कोई आइडिया, थॉट एक्सप्रेस हमें होता हो, ठीक है. सो सेंटेंस मीन्स ग्रुप ऑफ वर्ड्स that make complete sense, that are meaningful and sensible. Now today we are going to study sentence, its definition, examples and subject and predicate. We are going to study subject and predicate. Subject means in the sentence the noun or pronoun is usually subject. Okay, noun या pronoun में subject usually होता है और subject क्या होता है? doer of an action. Okay, suppose right now I am teaching you. Okay, so teacher is teaching you, so the teacher is doer. Okay, so teacher is subject, right? तो subject is doer of action और predicate क्या है? Predicate is the rest of the part in the sentence. यानी कि predicate gives you some information about subject. ठीक है, predicate आपको कुछ information subject के बारे में बताता है. Predicate is related to subject. Okay, we will take one more example. Riya helps her mother in household chores. Okay, here which is the verb? Helps. Okay, helps क्या है? Verb है. Okay, so helps is verb. अभी who is doing the action? Okay, action किसके कौन परफॉर्म कर रहा है? रिया. Okay, so Riya is subject. Riya is performing action and the rest of the part is predicate. समझ में आया? Subject, the rest of the part is predicate. Predicate क्या बोलता है? हमें कुछ बताता है subject के बारे में. Predicate tells something about subject. रिया के बारे में क्या बता रहा है? Predicate. Riya helps her mother in household work. Okay, I hope you have understood this. Now we will see in the book.
Children, let's start chapter number 1, the sentence. Let's begin. Do you know, children, how do we bring our thoughts, ideas and feelings into being? How we express our feelings, thoughts and ideas? Yes, we express our thoughts, ideas and feelings by using words. These words expresses our thoughts and feelings. We arrange these words in such a way, in such a manner that they make a complete sense, in such a way that they are meaningful, and such group of words are called sentences. जब हम वर्ड्स को इस तरीके से अरेंज करते हैं कि वो सेंसिबल हो, उनमें से कुछ मीनिंग निकलता हो, तब हम उन वर्ड्स को, उन ग्रुप ऑफ वर्ड्स को सेंटेंस कहते हैं. फॉर एन एग्जाम्पल, द सन राइजेस इन द ईस्ट. हाउ ब्यूटिफुल द रेनबो इज. नंबर 3, डिड यू रियली एंजॉय द रेन. सो द सन राइजेस इन द ईस्ट. How beautiful the rainbow is. You can see that after the sentence is ending, there is an exclamatory mark. Okay, whenever we express a sudden feeling, okay, whenever such sudden feeling is expressed, interjection is there, means some joy, some sorrow, happiness, sadness, surprise or shock. All the sudden feeling are expressed by the sentence. So at that time we add exclamatory mark. Again, in the third example, did you really enjoy the rain? It is asked that the person has really enjoyed the rain or not. So it's a question. So question mark is kept. It is added after the sentence. So whenever the sentence, in a sentence there is some kind of question, okay, some kind of question is being asked, at that time the sentence is ending with a question mark. Okay, let's have a look on definition. A group of words that make complete sense is known as sentence. So, a sentence begins with a capital letter and ends with, means finishes with a full stop or a question mark or exclamatory mark. Okay. So, further we can say that a sentence has two parts. They are subject and predicate. They are subject and predicate. So, what is subject? Subject is the word or words that show the person or a thing about whom or about which something is being said. Means subject signify the person or thing about whom or about which something is being said. जिसका मतलब है ऐसा वर्ड या ऐसे वर्ड्स जो ये सिग्निफाई करते हैं, जो ये शो करते हैं कि अबाउट whom इट इज बीइंग टॉक्ड. ठीक है, पर्सन या थिंग जिसके बारे में पूरी बात कही हो सेंटेंस में, उसे हम सब्जेक्ट कह सकते हैं. इन सिंपल वर्ड्स we can say that the doer of an action is called subject.
Okay, let's take one example. Example, Meera is helping her mother. Here we have to identify the verb. Okay, what is the action? Action is helping. Helping is action. And who is the doer of an action? Doer of action is Meera. Meera is helping, right? Meera is helping her mother. Meera is doer of the action, helping, and whole sentence is about Meera. So we can identify subject like this. Means Meera is subject, and rest of the sentence, rest words are predicate. Now predicate. Okay, predicate is whatever is said about the subject. Similarly, in the sentence, the word or words that are used to say something about the person or thing spoken for the subject is called the predicate. यानी subject के बारे में या उसके related जो भी words sentence में दिए हैं, वो सारे words, that all words are the part of predicate. Okay. देखो, वर्ड्स और वर्ड्स दैट आर यूज्ड टू से समथिंग, यानी वर्ड्स दैट से समथिंग अबाउट सब्जेक्ट इज कॉल्ड प्रेडिकेट. In simple words, we can say that whatever is being said about the subject is predicate. A predicate must have finite verb. Now you will think, what is the meaning of finite verb? So let me make you aware. Let's recall the meaning of finite verb. Finite verb means a verb that is related to subject, that has a relation with subject, and that shows tense. Okay, tenses होता है ना, present tense, future tense, past tense. Okay, past tense, present tense and future tense. So a verb must be agreeing to the subject, it must be having relation with the subject, and it must show the tense. Okay, the subject and the predicate may consist of one word, that is single word, or a group of words. Means it is not necessary that a subject has one word only. Subject can also have more than one word, as well as predicate can also have one word or more than one words in it. Okay, so subject भी one word का हो सकता है, predicate भी one word का हो सकता है, and both can be of more number of words. Okay, here examples are given. Okay, first example, a thing of beauty is a joy forever. Here a thing of beauty is subject and is joy forever is predicate. See here, you will mark that what is a verb is. Okay, एक ही verb है जो कि is है. So a thing of beauty, यहाँ पर thing of beauty की बात हो रही है. Okay, means ऐसी चीज़ जो जिसमें ब्यूटी है, that is being talked about, so that is subject and the rest part is predicate. Now second example, the herd of elephants went to the river. Okay, the herd of elephants went to the river. Here herd means group of elephant. Now here that is the topic. Okay, that is the subject. इसमें verb है went. Okay, so who went, right? The herd of elephants. So the herd of elephant is subject and rest of the part is predicate. Now the third example, swimming. Swimming is an excellent exercise. Here swimming is subject and is an excellent exercise is predicate. Swimming is subject because it is an activity. It is the topic of the sentence. It is an activity which has been spoken about. Okay, तो जो भी topic होता है sentence का, whatever is the main topic, whatever is a noun and doer of action, we can say that is a subject. So here swimming is an activity which is the main topic of this sentence. So that is subject, rest of the part is predicate. Okay, now here below is an exercise, okay, which I think you might be knowing because we have done it since childhood. I mean we have done since the lower classes. यहाँ पर आपको words दिए हैं that are not arranged properly. They are jumbled words and you have to rearrange them in a proper way so that they become meaningful, complete sentence. Here rewrite the following group of words to make meaningful sentences. The first one is down the through marched soldiers the. अभी यहाँ पर कुछ टिप्स है जो मैं आपको बताना चाहती हूँ, दैट आई विल शेयर विथ यू. दिस आर नॉट परफेक्ट, आई मीन दैट इज़ नो प्रॉपर रूल, बट दिस मे बी हेल्पफुल. तो पहले आपको क्या करना है, वर्ब आइडेंटिफाई करना है. यू हैव टू आइडेंटिफाई द वर्ब इन दी सेंटेंस. ओके, सो यहाँ पर इन दिस सेंटेंस वर्ब इज मार्च्ड. ओके, वर्ब क्या है, एक्शन वर्ड है. सो हियर मार्च्ड इज एक्शन. ओके, सो मार्च्ड है वो आपको याद रखना है. अभी आपको सोचना है कि इस वर्ब के साथ ऐसे हम सेंसिबल सेंटेंस कैसे बनाएं. वॉट सेंसिबल सेंटेंस कैन बी फ्रेम्ड, दैट यू हैव टू थिंक. ओके, सेकेंड स्टेप is that you have to find the noun. Okay, here noun you have to find. Soldier and town, two nouns are there. Okay, so obviously march कौन करेगा, soldier, right? Soldiers will march. So you have to remember that whichever verb, whichever noun or subject is suitable with the verb, that you have to add before. Okay, so here noun you have to add the soldiers, आपने ले लिया the soldiers. फिर आपको रखना है helping verb. Helping verb means is, am, are, was, were, can, could, वो सारा helping verb होता है. Okay, so third step is you have to take the noun. Here the noun is the soldiers. ठीक है, the soldiers is the noun. और जो भी वर्ड्स हम सोचते जाते हैं, ओके, वॉट एवर वर्ड्स वी आर फ्रेमिंग, दैट वी हैव टू टेक, और यू कैन नंबर इट एज वेल. ओके, सो आपको यहाँ पर नंबर भी दे सकते हो आप. यहाँ पर जैसे इसको 1 दे दिया, इसको 2 दे दिया. ओके, नाउ थर्ड इज वर्ब. Because there is no helping verb, so we have to skip it and add the verb marched. Okay, now you have to think about the object. Okay, then what you have to do, you have to add the object and then you have to add the rest of the words, remaining words. तो यहाँ पर the soldiers marched through the town. Full stop. Okay, so here you saw how I solved the first sentence. Okay, now we will try the second sentence as per the tips, as per the rules. Okay, now the first step is to find the verb. Now what is the verb? Here the verb is fade. Fade means to get lighter in shade. Okay, the color is becoming lighter in shade, or it is it is going to disappear. Here it means it is going to disappear. So fade is the verb here, and the second step is to find noun or pronoun. So noun और pronoun, तो noun यानी कि subject यहाँ पर हम बोल सकते हैं. subject and noun क्या है यहाँ पर है, रेनबो, राइट. नाउ हमें पता है रेनबो कैसा होता है, ब्यूटीफुल. तो यहाँ पर एक एडजेक्टिव भी दिया है. एडजेक्टिव मीन्स दैट वर्ड विच एनहेंसेस द मीनिंग ऑफ द नाउन. सो यहाँ पर एक एडजेक्टिव दिया है ब्यूटीफुल, तो हम लिख सकते हैं द ब्यूटीफुल रेनबो. ओके, will is the helping verb. The third step is to add helping verb. Okay, तो हमें क्या किया है, हमने यूज़ किया है द ब्यूटिफुल रेनबो. हेल्पिंग वर्ब इज विल. ओके, द ब्यूटिफुल रेनबो विल फेड अवे सून. ओके, अंडरस्टूड आपको कैसे फ्रेम करना है सेंटेंस. अभी द रेस्ट ऑफ द सेंटेंसेस यू हैव टू सॉल्व इट बाय योर सेल्फ. Okay, you have to do it by yourself, and then we are going to share the answer key with you. Okay, you have to solve these sentences, and if you have any doubt you can ask in the live lecture. Okay, now the second exercise. In this exercise, you have to identify the subject and predicate, and you have to write subject and predicate in the respective column. यानी subject और predicate ढूंढना है. Okay, and the first is her salary has increased recently. यहाँ पर पहले आपको verb identify करना है. Has. Okay, increased. Okay, has increased is the verb. Now what has increased? Then her salary. Okay, who is the what is the main topic or the main thing in the sentence about which the sentence is? Okay, तो sentence में main topic क्या है? What is the main element of the sentence? तो वो है her salary. ओके, हर सैलरी इज़ द मेन एलिमेंट और उसी के बारे में पूरा सेंटेंस है, यानी हैज़ इंक्रीज्ड रिसेंटली. सिमिलरली इन द सेकेंड सेंटेंस, 2 brown mice scampered to the hole. Scampered to their hole. यहाँ पर two brown mice is subject and the rest part is predicate. Okay, 2 brown mice. What is the subject? 2 brown mice scampered to their hole is the predicate. आपको ये एक्सरसाइज भी सॉल्व करनी है. यू हैव टू ट्राई टू सॉल्व. ओके, नाउ द सेकेंड टॉपिक. Okay, next topic is enlargement of the subject. Enlargement of the subject. Enlargement means that it becomes long. Okay, it becomes long. So here in some cases the subject of the sentence is preceded by qualifying word or words. Okay, जो भी subject है उसके आगे भी before that subject there are some qualifying words. Before subject there are some qualifying words. Such words emphasizes the subject, means that words tell you more about the subject. तो ऐसे जो वर्ड्स हैं जो सब्जेक्ट के ओरिजिनल सब्जेक्ट मेन सब्जेक्ट के आगे लगाए हैं, ओके, तो वो क्वालिफाइंग वर्ड्स हैं. और वो क्वालिफाइंग वर्ड्स आपको सब्जेक्ट के बारे में कुछ ज़्यादा बताते हैं, कुछ ज़्यादा दे टेल यू समथिंग मोर, दे इन्फॉर्म, दे गिव मोर इन्फॉर्मेशन. ओके, सो हियर सच वर्ड्स एड मीनिंग टू एम्फसाइज द सब्जेक्ट. ओके, दिस क्वालिफायर्स मीन्स दिस वर्ड्स perform the enlargement of the subject, means because of these words the subjects become long. Okay, subject is elaborated, so it is performing the enlargement of the subject. Let's take one example. A scary looking man appeared in the street. Here what is the verb? Verb is appeared. And what is the subject? Man. ठीक है, सो यहाँ पर पूरा सब्जेक्ट, अगर ओरिजिनल सब्जेक्ट ओनली द मेन सब्जेक्ट इफ वी टॉक अबाउट इज men, but here some more words are added before men, some words are given before men, and that words are a scary looking. Okay, a scary looking man, but what men? Okay, what kind of man? A scary looking man. So here a scary looking man is enlarged subject. Okay, appeared in the street is predicate. ठीक है, समझ में आया? जो सब्जेक्ट है एक्चुअली subject is men, but before subject there are qualifying words and that words tell us something more about the subject, and this performs enlargement of subject. Now, extension of the predicate. Extension means again it becomes long. Okay, it extends. So, extension of predicate. In certain cases, the predicate of the sentence is preceded by a qualifying word or words. Again, in some cases, predicate, okay, before predicate there are some qualifying words, कुछ और भी words दिए हैं. Means before predicate there are qualifying words that tell us something more about the predicate, that are qualifying words and that extend the predicate, that extend, okay, that makes the predicate long. They tell us something more about the predicate, they elaborate predicate. Here we will take example. A scary looking man suddenly appeared in the street. Here the subject, which is enlarged subject, is a scary looking man. Okay. But what is predicate? Predicate is suddenly appeared in the street. Here in this sentence, suddenly appeared in the street is predicate because it, now here this is enlarged, this is extended predicate. ठीक है, this is long predicate because it has the word suddenly and because it emphasizes about what happened to the subject. ठीक है, subject को क्या हुआ, to the subject and to what degree, कैसे हुआ, suddenly. Okay, what happened to the subject and to what degree. So here we can say suddenly appeared in the street is extended predicate. So I hope this is clear that extended predicate tells us something more about, okay, and it tells us what happened to the subject and to what degree. Okay, कैसे हुआ, कितने हद तक हुआ, okay, suddenly हुआ. Okay, I hope it is clear.
Okay students, I hope you have understood this much. This was the first part of the chapter and you have to read the chapter and solve the exercise which I have told you. And if you are having any doubt regarding this part, you can contact me on my number or you can drop a query box and you can also ask the doubt in